Regie SImmons here. Wanted to record this quick video to talk a little bit about willpower because it seems to be one of those topics that comes up time and time again. Folks are looking at willpower as their ability to stop them from being tempted by certain foods. Willpower will never be an effective strategy for keeping you on a diet. It just doesn't work. You should think of willpower almost like a bank account. And what I mean by that is that the more you tempt yourself with things, the more you tap into that willpower bank. And over time, the willpower, just like funds in a bank account, will be depleted. The more you are tempted, the more you buy, the quicker and faster that willpower depletes. It's a depreciating asset, if you will. So if you're looking at willpower as a means to control your diet or to prevent you from eating certain foods, that's a battle that you're never going to win. It's not an effective strategy for anyone to employ. So what you've got to do is you really have to ask yourself some questions about why you're eating the foods that you're eating. One of the best strategies that you could employ to prevent you from eating certain foods is simply not to buy them. If you don't buy them, if they're not in your home, you're less likely to get dressed, get in your car, drive to a store, purchase those foods, drive home, and then eat those foods. That is something most people aren't willing to do. But if you have them in your cupboard, what you are likely to do is to get up, walk into the other room, grab them out of the cupboard, and start eating them, right? So you have to employ strategies that will actually stop you from eating these foods. And one of the best strategies you can employ is to simply not buy them, to not bring them home. That way, even if you are tempted, your means at getting your hands on those foods are a little bit more difficult. Another strategy you can employ, for those of you that have kids, is to buy things in much smaller quantities. Don't buy the big bag of chips or the big bag of cookies from Costco, whatever it may be. If you keep very small quantities of these foods in your house for your children, again, that lessens the likelihood that you're actually going to eat them. Of course, the best strategy is to not give your kids those foods either. Again, trying to teach them some good habits. So if you surround yourself with healthy options like fruits, vegetables, things that you can snack on, hummus and vegetables, for example, is a good thing. Again, those are things that you can actually employ to prevent you from, deviating from your diet. Another thing that you should really focus on is making sure that you're eating every few hours. By keeping your blood sugar levels steady, that lessens the likelihood that you're going to get these crazy cravings for certain foods. So what you want to do is you want to eat every 2 to 3 hours, keeping that blood sugar level steady, preventing the spikes that you may have. Because what happens is if you're not eating, you crash, your energy levels crash. And what you want to do is you want to naturally replenish those energy stores. So what you end up doing is reaching for something that contains sugar to give you that bump of energy. The problem with that is that you feel bad, you eat the sugar, you feel good for a little while, then it crashes again. And what you're going to do is, again, reach for that sugary treat to get you over that next bump. So again, a couple of things for you guys to think about with regards to controlling your appetite. Again, don't depend upon willpower to maintain your diet. It's never going to work. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Certainly if you have questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to send me a message. Take care.